Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Dip. I am your host, TV Chips. We have been wondering for weeks and months even, when will we see a trailer for Justice League? We saw the Comic-Con sizzle reel, but nothing. You know, I was kind of thinking, wow, they're just going to wait until Wonder Woman comes out in June. That seems like an awful long time to wait. Luckily, they said, nope, that's not a good amount of time. Let's do it before then. And so today is actually the 1-year anniversary of Batman vs. Superman's release in theaters. So DC found it fitting, albeit somewhat controversially, to release this trailer today. So they've been teasing us for the last couple days. We've seen trailer teasers from Batman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Flash, and Aquaman. That's all we saw. We didn't see anything else. So now we have a trailer. It just popped up maybe about an hour ago. So I've never done a reaction video before. So I thought, hey, I am really looking forward to seeing this. And let's see if maybe I can help answer some questions. Maybe there's some questions that people might have after watching this that hopefully I can maybe tackle. So some things I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to seeing some action from Aquaman and Cyborg. We have seen very little of them in actual action. I'd love to see a little bit more of Ezra Miller's character as the Flash, not just necessarily him running around being fast and stuff. Because I think, you know, we see a lot of that with the TV show. So I know what he's capable of. I'd like to see what they're doing with the character. And then obviously some good stuff from Wonder Woman and Batman. And that's it. I don't want to see Superman. I don't want to see Steppenwolf, who is the main bad guy. I don't want to see or even hear the word Darkseid. I don't. Not in this trailer. I don't mind if it's in the movie, but in the trailer, I don't want to see it in this first trailer. Because it's not appropriate. He's not even the main bad guy in this movie. Let's hold off on him. I wouldn't mind seeing, if we're going to see him, I would not mind seeing Lex Luthor, Jesse Eisenberg's character, nor would I mind seeing Ocean Master, who is going to probably, I guess, be the bad guy in the Aquaman movie, one of the bad guys in the Aquaman movie. He's played by Patrick Jane? No. Maybe? I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but I wouldn't mind seeing him in here. That's it. That's it. As far as bad guys go, those two are the only ones I really would like to see. And then obviously, I want to see a butt ton of parademons, and I want to see a butt ton of parademons getting just their butts handed to them. Parademon butts handed to them by the Justice League. So, without further ado, let's watch the trailer. That looks like... Is that the Bat Horse? It's the Bat Horse.
We have to be ready. You, me, the others. There's an attack coming from far away.
Not coming, Bruce. It's already here.
Dr. Stone? Uh-oh.
The others. Where are they?
Arthur Curry. The Aquaman. It's on him.
Organic and biomechatronic body parts.
Oh, look at that. Oh!
You should probably move.
I like his voice.
Barry Allen.
Whoever you're looking for,
We've
it's not
seen
me.
this before. I don't mind seeing it again.
You're the Batman?
Look at his take on it.
They said the age of heroes would never come again.
It has to.
Sweep the leg, Diana! Sweep the leg!
What are your superpowers again?
I'm rich.
Suck it, Tony Stark.
My turn.
Mira? Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Talk about that in a second.
Shall we?
It's good to see you playing well with others again. Just like a bat. I dig it. Maybe temporary.
Oh! Wow, that ending. Holy crap, that ending. Oh my god. Oh wow, with Aquaman riding on the back. Oh my god. I don't even know how to process that. Wow. So the trailer was pretty fast-paced, just show a little bit of action, They're not showing us too much of anything really at all. Just a lot of little, I think it's interesting. We did see a quick glimpse of Mira, and then immediately after that we saw Henry Allen, and then immediately after that we saw the Amazonians. So I think we're getting more. You know, a lot of people have knocked DC and Warner Brothers because, you know, they're kind of jumping right into this shared universe, whereas Marvel built it very slowly. But the thing that they're doing that I don't think they're getting enough credit for is before this movie really finished production or even went into production, they had cast members for both The Flash and Wonder Woman, and, well, Wonder Woman was already in production, but both The Flash and Aquaman. So we're able to get backstories a little bit. We're able to get some depth from those characters. So we're seeing Mira, and we're seeing Volku, and we're seeing Ocean Master in this movie. So when they pop up in Aquaman next year, we're already somewhat familiar with them. It doesn't feel put together and pieced together. That's one of the things I think, you know, it's the reverse of, they're doing the reverse of what Marvel did with the Avengers, but I like that they're doing it differently. I think, you know, do we want the same exact setup and the same exact format? Why do we need that? We've already seen it. Marvel's done it fairly well. What's the point in DC doing that? But what DC has done is they're not just throwing it together. They've built these worlds. They've got Henry Allen in this movie. So we're going to see a little bit of what makes the Flash the Flash. We're going to get a little bit of his backstory. We're seeing Amazonians. You know, even though Wonder Woman's coming before that, we're still seeing that was put into this movie. And then we're seeing the underworld, or the underwater world. So we've got Mira, we've got Volku, we've got Ocean Master. Maybe we're not going to get a lot of them in this movie, but they're in this movie. So there is that, you know, it's the same thing with, you know, it's the same thing with Alexander Skarsgård's character being in the Avengers movie. He was from Thor. He's from the Thor mythos. So, you know, they brought him in, and it connects. It all connects. This all connects. I don't care what these people are saying, the haters are saying. This all connects. They're doing it the right way. They're just doing it differently than from what Marvel's seen it. And despite what Kevin Feige has tried to play off and tried to pit against, you know, his Marvel network, it can be done a different way. You know, just because it's not done the Marvel way doesn't mean it's done the wrong way. So get that out of your head. Those Marvel movies aren't that good. I'm sorry. They're not that good. The Captain America movies are fantastic. Pretty much anything that James Gunn and the Russos have touched has been amazing. Everything else has been pretty much crap. I'm sorry to say that. The original Jon Favreau movie for Iron Man was very good. The Thors were decent. The other Iron Man movies were garbage. I'm sorry, the Avengers movie was not that great. They spent most of the movie fighting, and it didn't make a lot of sense, because it's like, guys, there's a big old threat right now. Like, there's a legitimate, Loki is taking over the world. We know what he's about to do. We know what he has in his possession. So let's fight about it for 25, 30, 40, 50 minutes. Let's do that. That makes sense. God, that movie was so stupid. And then the Avengers was even worse. The Ultron movie was god-awful. You took a great character who was wonderfully portrayed by James Spader, and you just went... So, they're fun movies to watch, don't get me wrong. But honestly, like I said, the James Gunn and the Russo brother movies are the only thing really worth a damn in the Marvel Universe. At this time, I have a lot of faith in what they're doing with the Black Panther film. But I do feel like a Black Panther film and a Black Widow film are both a day late and a dollar short. Those movies should have been out by now. Those movies should have been rolled into Phase 2. Marvel really just, they rested on their laurels, and it backfired on them in a big way. Black Panther should have been involved a lot sooner, and we should have gotten a Black Widow movie much, much sooner. So, despite what people think, the Marvel movies are not that good. Yes, I will admit that Batman vs. Superman had a lot of problems. It was very, patched together film. I think that the Ultimate Collector's Edition version that was a lot longer, I think that movie was much better. Much, much better. And honestly, I think that movie was probably one of my favorite superhero movies from last year. Honestly, it was that good. It was... I personally think it was better than Deadpool, because I think it had such a great story. And it had... you had Lex Luthor behind the scenes pulling the puppets and whatnot, which was so beautiful and so dastardly, and he doesn't get enough credit for it. So I think the people who hate on Justice League, the Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, I think there's some validity to their claims, but I think that that was all answered in the Ultimate Edition. So, unfortunately, I think that movie should have been released instead of the one that we got in theaters. I get why they didn't, but if that was the case, then you should have split it into two movies. It's been done before many times, and it's been done successfully. There was no need to have that as one movie. It also would have filled the gap a little bit, if you had released that in the summertime, and then released part 2 in the fall, and then now you've got Wonder Woman coming out at the beginning of the summer. You got Justice League coming out in the late fall, early winter of this year. So that movie should have been 2 movies. And it would have been much, much better. And much more highly anticipated. I like that we've got some humor in this. The whole, what's your superpower again? I'm rich. I think that's a fun line. I love what Ezra Miller is doing with The Flash. I think it's very familiar to what Grant Gustin is doing with Flash on television. Barry Allen loves what he does. He loves being a superhero. This scene where they're kind of spanning across, and you see Cyborg, and then you see Flash, and he's almost fangirling a little bit over Wonder Woman. He's just got this look of absolute joy on his face. I like that. They say that this DC universe is a little too dark, but I think Flash, Barry Allen is a perfect character to kind of inject in there, because he's a fun guy. He's a guy who he loves what he does. He doesn't he understands the weight of what's on his shoulders, but he loves being fast, and he loves helping people. And so seeing that look on his face was really great. I think that's going to be I think he's going to be a big key to this universe, and I hope that they get his movie, tightened up a little bit. So that was the Justice League trailer. Let me know what you thought. It's not perfect, but I'm glad that they didn't show us a lot of certain things. They only showed us Lois Lane, which I'm okay with. Anytime Amy Adams is on a screen, I'm 100% okay with it. So I'm not going to complain about that. But I like that they didn't show us much of the Superman world. I like that they didn't show us too much from anything else, but they did show us a little bit of Flash's world. They did show us a little bit of Aquaman's world with Mira being underwater, and then the whole Barry Allen thing. They didn't show us Stenwick or I can't think of her name, but she's Star Sapphire. I still stand by my theory that Stenwick is either going to be Hal Jordan's version of the Green Lantern, or he is Martian Manhunter. I still stand by that. I still think that that's what's happening there. And then I think that's why he's so closely associated with Star Sapphire. So we will see. Carol Ferris, right? Carol Ferris? God, I've been so bad lately with names in these videos. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, so that's the Justice League trailer. I think it's fantastic. I loved it. That ending with Aquaman on the Batmobile is just amazing. I am going to screen capture that, and that is going to be a background on my phone for sure. I'm all in. I'm a huge Aquaman fan, so I'm all in on Jason Momoa's portrayal. I love the humor with him as well. He seems to be having a lot of fun. So that's it. Let me know what you thought. Leave a comment in the comments section below. Like this video if you have not, and if you haven't, you can always subscribe to my channel. I might do more of these. I kind of enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. Hopefully I'll get the setup and everything will be good. Alright, so thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Bye.